gentlemen, ladies and 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 gentlemen, welcome back to tonight's video. In this video, I think I am playing into the rant thing and just, being myself, It's good to be yourself, but it's kind of cheesy to say out loud. So, in this video, what I want to talk about is being able to just kind of vibe. Just being able to, I don't know, I think that's very important, right? Like, I'm very health conscious, I guess the phrase would be, and I'm trying to be more and more, and it's like the more you go down this kind of rabbit hole of like I'm telling you, it goes into everything. Like, there's just so many factors to health that I haven't even thought about. But when you're going down this rabbit hole, right, it's like, okay, you're optimizing for everything to be really just optimal. I mean, yeah, you're optimizing for everything to be optimal, but there's still something about just, the vibe you carry throughout the day. Like, food affects it, or your diet affects it. I just said the same thing twice, but you know what I mean? Like, workout, like these things, exercise, light, all this stuff affects it. But I guess what I realized, I want to say this morning, but I guess more so this afternoon throughout the day, is you gotta be able to vibe to music, I'm telling you, and try to go outside of, maybe what you usually vibe to. So something that I've been loving is like people who have a DJ set and they just play whatever they play. So I'm pretty much a fan of most styles of music. I will say most genres are good with me. And I first came across, it was a funky vinyl groove mix, and it had like Marvin Gaye and a ton of other people that I don't even know the name of because I just only remembered the first song by Marvin Gaye. And it was groovy, it was funky, and it was a vinyl mix, and it was amazing. And then I came across these people who literally travel the world and DJ on just like random places. So they have their set, it's a guy and a gal, and they were in these Swiss Alps in this beautiful, like, you can see mountains, you can see the water, you can see a village, and they are making food while they are DJing and vibing out to music. And I was like, wow, what a life, right? But as they're DJing, they're just obviously like vibing to it. And I was just, the music was good too. It was like more of a groovy, it wasn't like R&B groovy because that was the other one. This was more, it wasn't funky groovy, it was just like groove, like kind of DJ, more DJ sounding music. It wasn't songs, there was not really lyrics in this, but I was also just like, I liked their vibe, like they were in a good mood, so it kind of like transferred through the screen a little bit. But I was like, bro, you gotta have moments where you vibe like that, because recently, like, when you find a good song, like you're just, it's so good when you find a good song, or when your favorite song is on, bro. It's like you're in it, and I don't know, what I'm trying to say is I vibe to music, and it was amazing, and I am going to keep listening to that mix and keep finding these mixes because they have a ton of them on their YouTube channel. But yeah, I just think more people need that, like just some simple advice, right? Like, you don't really have to overthink. Obviously, you need the basic stuff, like you need the sleep, right? Like, if you're not feeling 100 and you're not drinking water, you're not eating right, you're not working out, you're not getting sunlight, you're not getting sleep, okay, we gotta start there, right? But even then, even if you're at a bad spot, I still think some groovy tunes always help. But get the bass stuff. But I'm telling you, listen to some groovy tunes are gonna get you, like, I don't know, you need groovy tunes though, right? Like some you can kind of vibe to, especially when you watch other people vibe to it. Like, I don't know, you can clearly tell how much of a lasting effect this had on me. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting to share, because I was just like, this is something I don't think people do enough of. Like, when was the last time you just jammed out? Like, you're home alone, or maybe you're not home alone, who cares? Just throw on the speaker, throw on the whatever, throw on the TV, music. Underrated, very underrated move right there. Very underrated play. But yeah, to make this truly a rant, and so I can fulfill that name, let me take this and send it to another area. It got me thinking about how much I want to travel, right? So I imagine this is on everyone's list of things to do, right? That they want to travel, but for me, it's not something that I can just do. I have to almost like earn travel. Also because you need money, so you actually kind of do gotta earn money to travel. But I also mean in a sense like I wouldn't just right now be like travel's really, because it is, I do think travel's super important. I think it's like the best thing you could probably do, because you can't, it's hard to grow as a man or a woman when you're just in the same echo chamber your whole life. So although I do think it would be great for me to right now be like, let's F it, let's go around the world, it's like I want to build something first, right? So like this ASMR channel, technically there's no reason I couldn't build this anywhere. But like whatever it is, like I want to get that income generating, and then I want to be like, okay, now let's go somewhere. But it got me thinking about like how sick that would be, and it will happen. Like, watch this manifest right now, ladies and gentlemen. Making ASMR videos like that. So I'm in the Swiss Alps. It's a beautiful day. It was a great day. Like kind of before sunset. They're just on a mountain. There's a village. There's mountains. There's water. ASMR there. Now, I don't see a lot of people doing that. So my goal would probably be to travel and make videos, kind of like, I know PJ was doing it for a while. I don't know if he's still traveling around, but he was doing ASMR in a lake, ASMR in a mountain, and I just think it's something that people want it so bad because it's nature, right? Like, we need nature. We love nature. We're meant to be in nature. And no one wants to see some kid in his red light room that looks like some like crime scene, right? It's like all bloodlit red. No one wants to see some kid rant. I mean, maybe, clearly there's some people, and I appreciate you. Thank you for, like, you know, I have a shot here. Thank you for allowing that. But, you know, for the people who want the need, because I just think it's so, I mean, yeah, we like nature, right? We like looking at nature. That's what I'm trying to say. And that would make my videos just bliss, because I don't think I get enough nature. I think the nature around me is very like minimal, right? It's like, you know, there's woods here and there, but I'm not walking in them. And it's like I have a lawn out front, but it's a patch of grass, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like I guess I'm surrounded by nature, I'm surrounded by trees, but you know what I mean? It's more like I'm not overwhelmed by nature. If anything, it looks a lot more like, you know, it's roads, it's streets, it's houses, like, and to just get away from all that, get out of this room, right? And just to be able to take this and make the scenery so good. No green screen, but there's a lot of green, right? Just greenery, just water, views on YouTube and in the video, of course. But like, I think that is a big mission right there, is to just, no, I'll say it is a big mission right there, to be able to provide videos of that stature, of that nature, should I say. And yeah, it's just got me thinking, because I've been thinking a lot about nature as of late, and I've been doing research in like earthing, which is technically called grounding, but that's a separate term I just learned about, and they are not the same thing. But I've been trying to get a little more into nature as of late. So yeah, I've been trying to get into nature a lot more. I've been doing a pretty bad it's also like winter, or I guess fading into winter now. Um, but yeah, like nothing too nice. It's not really grass. It's more just like kind of leaves and dead trees and such. So I don't know if there'd be anything good to like. I don't know. I probably should have tried to. I mean, I think you can still get out in nature during the winter, but I guess it's just unideal in my mind. It's not as. I mean, it's clearly not at its peak. The trees and everything and the beauty, but yeah, I was just like, clearly people resonate with that so much more. Like if I was out in nature, like let's not pretend you wouldn't. I mean, again, where are we? Look, I love the room. I love it. And it's bloodlit red for a reason because it's nighttime, but come on. You probably want, I'm acting like daytime would be good, but a nighttime ASMR, I mean, that's when ASMR should be, I guess. But that would be awesome if you were just looking at the sky, especially in a place with low light pollution. That would be beautiful. I've never in my entire life been to a place with low light pollution, which means, like, I don't know if you guys have, let me know if you have in the comments, which basically means I haven't gotten to see our galaxy, the Milky Way, to its full entirety, or pretty much any of it. Like, I'll look up and see a few stars. There's been a few times where I've gone on vacation, not really too far from where I'm at, like 2 hours, and there's a good view, but it's nothing like, I mean, if you've seen photos of what it looks like to really see the Milky Way, nowhere near comparing to that. So that is something that I want to see. But you say some more videos like that, right, where it's like sunset, or it's nighttime, or I'm in the Swiss Alps in the middle of the daytime doing an ASMR, like just some good stuff, right? Or just do whatever PJ did, ASMR in a lake. Like, let's run that, on a frozen lake, which is actually horrifying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, never been on a frozen lake, but bringing equipment on there, I mean, I guess it would be pretty frozen over, but just kind of a vibe. So, where did this ramble go? So we started from the way to feel good, or a way to feel good is to vibe to music, groovy music, right? Something that you can like vibe out to, right? That's me vibing out. Something you can vibe out to. And then I went to these people who are grooving were in nature, which makes it amazing times two. Like, let's be real. Being in the Alps, I mean, I'm telling you, this was quite the freaking view. So yeah, there's the channel goal. I think I just gave a goal a few videos back, and I can't remember what I said it was. I mean, it's kind of weird because there's nothing technically stopping me from... This probably sums up most people's things. There's nothing stopping me but money. I technically have the money to spend. It's just like, I guess it's a me thing, right? Like, I'm not ready to spend the money yet. Like, I still feel like I have work to do here, right? Like, I gotta stay focused, I guess. Which is, I mean, my focus still strays, I guess. But, yeah, that's such a big goal for this channel because I'm just like, what happens? I don't make money from this channel right now, so let's just get super transparent, guys. I know you thought I was rolling in it, but I'm not yet. But it's very interesting to think about, like, once I make money from this channel, because that is the plan, right? But only reinvest, because guess where that's going? Camera. I actually do like this mic. I have binaural mics, but we could upgrade that. But the camera, I really want a good camera. That's what I think I said the goal was, a 4K camera. So camera, but like reinvesting in terms of like, I guess that's also selfish to like travel the world, reinvesting in the channel. But no, if the videos were then like in a new place each time, or like that is just, and it could be inspired, right? Like it could be, I don't know what that means, but the rants would be amazing, right? Like I could rant about whatever happened that day. So it's very exciting to dream up these things and that's why I get so like excited when I talk about this stuff, is because this is like genuine goals for the channel. Like this is a genuine goal that I would have, and I feel like I'm like close to being able to actually do that. And it's cool because it's just like what would the evolution of this channel look like, right? Like I'm very interested to see just where it goes, because like I started this when I was like 13 or something with my brother, and we both passed it back and forth, and then I kind of became the main guy, and then I left, and I came back, and then I left, and I came back, and left, and I came back, and then I came back, and I face revealed, and it's like, what the hell is even going on with this channel anymore? And I just gone through so many evolutions, and it's weird because looking back, I never would have started an ASMR channel. Like, I literally, to this day, like, I don't remember the day I started it. I must have just watched ASMR and been like, oh, this is a thing, and I'm gonna make a channel. And I never would have the guts to do it now. I feel like it's almost because it was done and I built it for 5 years that I was like, oh, it's there, right? Like, so it's just weird to think how it even started, how we got here, because I started like most children of my generation with a YouTube channel, but it was a video game channel, right? And it was called the Video Game Freaks, and that was video games, as you could probably tell, because I said it and then it's in the name. But yeah, they were crappy videos. I mean, imagine 8-year-olds filming on an iPad and they're playing Minecraft split screen, and that's what you're dealing with. And they're squeakers, and yeah, it was bad. But it's just weird because I never would have thought that like most people's journeys stop after that. But I don't think YouTube or, you know, social media, like whatever, I don't think that's a childish like admiration to have. I actually don't know why people lose it, but the funny thing is I just never thought it would transfer to ASMR, like to go from gaming to ASMR. It's kind of just like, I don't know if I was some kind of trend hopper, I don't know what I was trying to do, but it was a low barrier to entry, I guess. Like, you know, I was like, oh, tap on some things. So I'm very like excited now to be like, oh, how cool would it be to watch like a 13-year-old me doing some dumb stuff, and he just like started this out of nowhere, and then you fast forward and you go through all this on and off, and then face reveal, and then blah blah blah, and then you just cut to a point where like, you know, I'm in the Alps, right, and I'm filming an ASMR video. It's cool to think about, and it's cool to like have people watching that journey, and also to get that quality content, because like I want to give you guys that. I want you to see nature and like appreciate a view, right? And not just look at my creepy room, which I can't even see. I usually wear contacts and I wear glasses all day, and the glasses are off because there's a really bad glare, so my vision is embarrassingly not too good. So I can like kind of, I mean, I can see myself, but I don't know what you're seeing right there. Like, I don't even know what's hanging from that. But yeah, like, get out of this room, right? Go in nature. Film in nature. So I feel like that might be where I want to wrap it. So I'll put a nice bow on this. The goal is obviously to get some money rolling in this channel so we can get a beautiful 4K camera, so I can travel and get to really sick areas, right? So every time you see this guy upload and every thumbnail is me in a bloodlit room, then you're like, this guy has got to get out of the house. You're right. We got to get some new videos. We got to get some new content. So that would be sick. So yeah, the goal is to get a beautiful camera. Again, I like the Blue Yeti X, but we'll see. We'll see where. We'll see what happens. But yeah, ultimate goal is to get in nature specifically, but also to travel and be able to make really sick videos, because I think that's something that most people don't do. Like, even it's weird to think maybe it's just not people's thing. Like, then again, like, where are nature spots? Because I think about, you know, there's a lot of big ASMR artists out there, and no one's like coined that, right? Like, there's to do this. I'm not saying everyone has to, but like JoJo or Fred's ASMR, like whoever it is, if I was in their spot, I would be doing it. But then again, they do their thing, I do my thing, and that's what makes JoJo, and me, and Fred, like whoever it is. So I'm not saying they have to. I'm just saying, like, I know that's the first thing I would do. You know, if I was making any money, like, you bet. I mean, to be fair, they upgrade their camera quality and their equipment, and they do all the right things. I'm just saying, I would take that straight outside. I would take that straight in nature, and I'm sure there's reasons why that's unideal. I actually just thought of a ton. There's probably a lot. But it's hurdles I'd probably learn to work with, and I want to work with, for the sake of the videos. So yeah, it's very interesting to think and play with that idea of like, no one else is really doing that, and maybe that's not true. I mean, I haven't searched up like ASMR in nature, but like I don't know if people like are consistent with that, or like, you know, you see, oh, one video this guy's here and then he's here and then he's here, and he's like, you just see he's in a new spot each time. Like maybe he's by a waterfall and then he's by, you know, like a field, just a field of grass or something, like whatever it is, some nice spot, and then he's by the mountains, like whatever it is. So I don't really see many people do that, so it would be really, really sick to see that. So watch it manifest live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. And we are going to get there. We are going to get there. And I say we, and I mean us, because you are all part of this. And I mean, man, I will say it. I've said it once. I'll say it again. I don't know why I wait till the end of the videos, but the support, love you. I cannot say it enough. The comments, the likes, the views, shares. I always wonder if people share. I mean, again, bold move. I respect the hell out of you. I don't share ASMR videos too much. But yeah, any support helps. I really appreciate it. Yeah, channel's just been doing well as of late, and I'm just like, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was the face reveal. Maybe it was the fact that I'm in a bloodlit room and people are clicking on the thumbnail because they're like, what the hell? What's going on here? Some weird stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. So I appreciate all the support, as always. And, yeah, I think that's a nice bow I'm gonna put on that. So, hope you enjoyed another rant. Listen to music, groovy music, vibe to it, dance to it. Get into the groove. And, yeah, get ready, because who knows how long it's going to take, but soon enough, you're going to see me traveling around. You're going to see some really, really quality videos. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't have a timeline, but it will happen. And that is what matters, my friends. And you are coming with me. 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 Which sounds horrifying without context, but it's a good thing you have context. I can't stop thinking if I say something like that, and then I keep making jokes about the Red Room, but it is kind of nice. I actually got, not that anybody asked, but I have LED light bulbs now, and I turn them off actually, so I have a red light panel that I actually don't use. It's supposed to be for like, you know, that biohacking stuff where you like use that on your body, but a lot of the times I actually just don't use it, and I use it for lighting in my room. But I got LEDs recently because I just had stupid regular bulbs on my fan, and those I can set to whatever, and I set them to red, but they're just so, like, they should be off, so I'm using the red light panel. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Good night. Peace. I should have just said peace. I don't know why. That's my thing. Let's just rewind.